Hello, guys, and welcome to the Europoor podcast, the show in which we comment on various topics around Europe, but mostly on dumb things people from this part of the world do. I'm joined today by my friends Andrew
Hello.
and Gabriel.
Hello.
And today we're gonna have a little bit of fun from some news that are coming from France, Denmark, Scotland, and the good old Poland. But first, let's see who goes first. Who's gonna do the final countdown?
I can do. I haven't done the song, for fuck's sake. I'm always forgetting.
Do the countdown then.
I'll do the countdown.
Okay.
Are you ready?
With a go.
The go.
Always
Beside
with a
you,
go.
there are two wolves. One is with a go. The other one is retarded.
Sure.
The first one is me.
This joke is gonna show up multiple times today with the two wolves.
Do you know Marianne? But I don't. Anyway,
Okay.
I'll do it. So, are you ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go. Paper.
Rock.
Paper.
Fuck
Oh.
you.
You lost again. I think you lost.
The old fuckaroo.
I lose every day I wake up.
Yeah.
I think
What a waste of life.
I think you lost last week too, right?
Yeah. I'm losing since I got born, so
Don't you like to end this?
reverse tiger blood, always losing.
Adonis DNA.
You reverse one.
Yeah, Adonis DNA, small dick and questionable brain. Okay,
Right. So
I'm gonna-
now it's me and
Yeah. And this guy.
and
This
what's
guy.
his name? Marianne. Do you know Marianne?
Okay, I'm gonna do the countdown. Are you guys ready?
I am.
3, 2, 1, go.
Scissors. I lost.
You lost, Mr. Ho.
Like
Okay.
any other hoe. Sometimes you lose something.
Beside you, there are two hoes. One has AIDS.
And the other one is
Just
dead.
lost.
It's already dead.
Dead in an alleyway.
And the other one
Okay.
looks like Caitlyn Jenner's.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna begin. I'm gonna take you to the wonderful land of Denmark, where we have the first piece of news. Danish man imprisoned for 4 months for coughing on policemen and shouting corona.
Wow.
This was more intentional than the fart one. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's diabolical.
He was found guilty of attempted violence against public officials and was convicted to 4 months in jail. Initially, he was sentenced to 3 months, but then on the appeal, they gave him an extra month just because he, you know, they're like,
So,
yeah, if you're gonna
basically
appeal, we're gonna increase it.
Thing.
What's the message that's sending out there? Because it's like, if we give him 3 months, maybe more are gonna do it, against police officers. But if we give them 4 months, then
There is a fine margin there between.
they might think further about it.
The 20-year-old man was driving home from a birthday party in Aarhus when police carried out a routine check on the 29th of March. The court heard how the man had shouted corona and coughed on the 2 officers just 50 centimeters away. So he was quite, close.
I mean, it was in
Diabolical.
their personal space, actually.
Yeah. And that was it for this one. And then the next one, I just found it funny that he got 4 months in jail for coughing. But then again, he was shouting corona. So.
But was he
Cough.
drunk?
Well, since he was coming back from a party, I'm guessing so. But he was driving home, so
He doesn't know
Oh.
Marianne, that's why he got 4 months.
He has inside two wolves. One is drunk, one is driving.
and one is coughing.
The other one has corona, so all the wolves have corona. Oh,
And now I have my a piece of news about my nemesis, which is the
you're talking about
antithesis.
someone beautiful looking and
Denmark debuted a new children's TV show about a man with a huge and uncontrollable penis.
What does uncontrollable mean? I mean, I know what the word means, but what does it mean in this context?
Denmark's flagship broadcaster has
fucks
suffered blowback.
everything. He can't chill. I have to fuck.
It's a kids show. It's a kids show. So
So what?
no fucking. So the main broadcaster in Denmark got some blowback for the TV show. John Dillermand, that's his name. John Dillermand.
John Uberschwanz. He
Yeah.
should have been his name.
An animation starring a man with a penis so massive and flexible it can save children from danger. Fetch objects from a river and operate as a pogo stick.
Oh my god.
The show, whose 13 episodes are available to watch on the DR Network's website, follows its titular character as he navigates an array of unexpected scenarios caused by his inexplicably huge genitalia. In one episode, for instance, the mustache Dillerman uses his gigantic stripy organ as a lead for his dog, but quickly finds himself inundated with requests from his neighbors to take their pets out for a walk too. At another point in the show,
I
he's
wanna
stuck
watch that
floating
show.
in midair after balloons are tied to his groin.
I want to watch that show, but
Yeah, it
when
sounds amazing.
when you started to say that you can find it online, I thought you're gonna say you're gonna find it on Netflix, and I was,
It's the Danish network.
yeah.
In another episode, he breaks a friend's vase with his penis and must raise money to pay them back. And in a third, he uses it to steal an ice cream at the zoo.
How is it called? Let me just look for that. I want to see
John
the face of the character.
Dillermand
John Dillerman.
is Diller.
Yeah, I found it. I
Yeah.
found the intro. Man, it's weird as fuck. I'm telling
The
you.
show's opening montage also shows him using his genitals to keep a lion away from a group of children. Oh my god.
John PP. That's how it started. It's John PP.
They tried to get the program removed, but the people didn't want it to be removed because, you know, the government, like officials said, oh no, this isn't good for the kids. And then the people were like, it's fine. Everybody loves it.
Fuck them kids.
In Denmark, it is now a huge success and the children are watching it in big numbers. Telling CNN that 200,000 people have viewed the first episode.
Oh my
My god.
In the network's online description of the show, they state that while Dillerman's genitals get him into embarrassing situations, it can be used for good once he embraces that he is different.
Okay. But look on YouTube for John Dillerman intro. It has about
my
27 seconds. Just look into that. It's gold. I'm telling you. You have to be on drugs to watch this, but it's good.
You can send the link.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I'll put it now in the chat.
So that was...
I mean, the funny thing is that even his dick, so he has this kind of like white and red stripes kind of clothing, and even his dick is dressed up like that.
Yeah. I'm wondering if he gets his clothes custom made. Like, hey, make 3 legs for this piece of clothing.
No, I'm telling you, this thing is bigger than his leg. It's humongous.
Another unrealistic expectations for men. Let's complain now.
Doesn't matter. Fuck, man. Fuck them, man.
Fuck
Yeah,
the men.
that's a show I want to watch.
Fuck man.
You thought about it before, haven't you? Yeah, finally, we're bringing this up.
John Dillerman.
Dillerman.
Look at
Dillerman.
that. Look at that, man.
He is glorious. He is the hero we need. He's gonna defeat COVID with his gigantic penis. Oh my god. Yeah.
And that's a show for kids. That's the most.
Yeah. I mean, he's teaching them that it's okay to be different. But then again,
I'm on with
you're.
I mean,
I'm
how
wondering if
different
you're
can
gonna-
you be?
Then I'm wondering if you're gonna see kids like little boys trying to use their dicks for stuff, like pushing, I don't know, or trying to give someone a pen with their dick. Like, hey, let me help you with my super dick, just like John Dillerman.
They're gonna use it like the elephant thing.
Yeah, exactly.
They're gonna grab things with the dick.
Oh man, but yeah, that was.
In school, when the teacher asks a question, they're not gonna raise their hand. They're gonna raise their dick.
Hey, it's me, John.
It's what John would have done. Timmy, yeah, please, can you go on? No, sorry, I don't know the answer to this question. It's just, I just have an erection. Sorry.
Sorry. Honest mistake.
It wasn't me. It's
I was
just
just
my
looking at
giant
Linda
erect
over there.
penis.
Sorry.
Hey, Linda, call me later. Hey, what up, girl?
I'll save you up.
This question is
Hey,
hard,
it's
but
so
my
funny,
dick is
but you-
harder.
It's it's so funny, but it's so questionable, man. I mean, it's for kids, for fuck's sake. Like, so
Yeah.
fucking weird.
That was Denmark this week. This
Yeah,
is what
Denmark this week is it's funny as fuck.
I mean, the thing, the big giant penis dude. This one is from January, but I just saw it now, and it's amazing. I'm gonna watch the series if I can.
Yeah, for sure you're gonna find it.
I'm gonna watch this shit so hard. I don't even care if he says anything.
Hard, like, so hard, or
Yeah. Mm.
okay.
Okay, Mr. Ho,
Oh
young
my
Ho,
God.
how's it going?
Inside you, there are two hoes. One is blind, the other one has AIDS.
One is blind, the other one has a giant penis. And it's actually John Dillerman.
Dun, dun, dun. Saving the day one more time.
With my giant erect penis.
I'm
Oh
really curious
my
how
God.
this episode was the dynamic in this episode between him and the other characters. Like,
I mean, the men hate him and the women love him. I guess that's about it.
no, I think you're wrong, man.
The men love him and the women hate him.
That sounds about right.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Balanced, as all things should be.
As all deals should be.
Dillermans.
Young Ho, speak to us.
Okay, so I went to French and to
You
France.
went to
Sorry.
French? Which
Yeah,
French?
to French. Freedom fries.
I speak French.
I speak French.
I speak
I
French.
speak Paris. Do you speak Paris?
Oh, okay. So I went to France this week, and then I found I don't know it's kind of hard to laugh at old people, but they're funny too. So basically, an elderly man from Marseille blows up his own home while chasing an insect with an electric swat. An electric swat. Do you know what an electric swat is?
It's like
Yeah.
a tennis racket, but with electricity.
Yeah, but small, a small tennis
Yeah.
racket, basically.
Yeah.
And then he blows up his home, trying to get like a mosquito or something like the fly. And
Did he have like canisters of kerosene around the house, or what? How can you blow up the house?
So the story goes like this. Emergency crews raced to the scene of the explosion, where the man in his 80s was remarkably unharmed. Yeah. So an elderly man has miraculously escaped from his property unharmed after blowing it up while chasing an unruly insect. Unruly.
Unruly.
Unruly de Bredel de Sumerde.
The man who is in his 80s was preparing to park himself down for the evening when he was distracted by a constant buzzing in the background.
Okay. Relatable.
Yeah, he grabbed an electric fly swat and tried to deal with the annoying pest. Yeah, and then he tried to hit it a couple of times, and I think he somehow touched on with that electric thing he got. He touched one of the, I don't know, the heaters in the house that are metal, and then it produced like
Whop.
no, it produced like a spark, and he was in the kitchen. But after that, the fireman actually found out that he had. Let me find it.
Did he have the gas on?
Yeah, something like this.
So
He had like gas canisters in the house, man.
so he had the canisters of kerosene. Hold it.
Something like... Yeah, so the blast was large enough to destroy the kitchen and part of the roof of his property.
So basically the mosquito saved him
Yeah, so it says
because he would have died in his sleep because of the gas.
It later emerged that the explosion was caused by gas canisters that was leaking inside his home.
So he got saved.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the gas vapor reacted to the electric racket, which sparked a huge explosion. And I imagine the fireman when they got there and he was outside unharmed. Hey man, what happened? Like, hey man, I was I was trying to kill a fly and then my house blew up. Explain that.
La mernic samer.
And yeah, and the mayor fucks your mom or whatever.
Yeah, that was La mernic samer.
Okay, so I remembered only the translation, not the
God.
pronunciation.
So that mosquito was a hero. He died saving this dude.
Basically.
Holy
No.
shit.
Basically, no, the mosquito was the villain, because if it wasn't for the
No.
mosquito, he was...
He would have died if it wasn't for the mosquito. Because he would have died in his sleep because of the gas.
Because of the gas, yeah.
You just went
mosquito was
unconscious
just
and
there.
then RIP.
Yeah, probably, but probably somebody would think that he's 80.
Is there
He's 80 anyway,
Teacher
so...
coming back to announce him.
Oh my
Came
god.
back from the future, that mosquito, and was like, "No, Pierre,
Pierre.
get out,
No.
Pierre, you need to get out, Pierre."
Pierre,
Yeah.
I love you. Je
Pierre
t'aime.
was like, "Ce merde, this pest."
Oh my god.
Yeah, I can run off, Pierre, but if I run off, then you're gonna die in your sleep, Pierre. Okay.
Oh my god. Young Ho, I have one
Yeah.
thing to say to
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Remember, inside you there are two wolves. One is a hoe, the other is some merde.
Oh,
I wanted to say that stop being ageist,
okay, I will.
you pleb.
Ageist.
Ages. I mean,
Yeah.
if I was 80, if I can get to be 80, I would still
You
hope
want?
to live a few, years and not die blown up by a gas canister.
You'll die like in a movie, in a blockbuster movie, man.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want to, get
You wanna
splattered
die?
on the
You wanna
ceiling.
die? You wanna die rubbing one last time? One last rub.
I mean, I'd rather just,
Imagine this with Vin Diesel's voice. One last rub.
Well, that's right.
This is all about the rubbing.
I mean, if I felt it was close, I would just use all my money to fly somewhere exotic and then die by doing cocaine or something. It would be a
Sounds
good way to go.
Sounds
Oh my
about
god.
But
I
not
have,
splattered
like,
on the
a-
floor. That's for sure.
I have like a short story that I have to follow up on because I didn't find some details about it. Basically, it's a story about a French woman that was ruled dead in 2017, and for 4 years she's fighting to be declared alive.
But I'm here, Julien.
Nah.
I'm here. I'm sitting right here. Rien.
Sometimes it's like I can still hear her. It's just- It's
Yeah,
like she's here and she's talking to me.
Yeah, I'll follow up on that because I don't really have a lot of details and why she got to be officially dead.
Can you send her an email? Maybe we can get the official story.
It doesn't say the woman's name, but I would if I could.
Let's turn it into journalistic shit. Like interview people. Like why are you declared dead?
I have like a short article, and the last quote was, "It's my last chance to recover my life."
I mean, as funny as it is, it would be fucking devastating. I would imagine you can't do shit basically since you don't have an ID. You don't have anything. You can't do
Isn't that
anything.
the point that you can do everything if you don't have an ID?
Well, yeah, you can do anything that involves bad shit that's not legal.
Yeah.
But then if you want to do anything else that's legal, like
You have
rent,
to embrace. You have
rent
to
a house
embrace
so you don't live on
undead.
the street.
You have
You
to go
have
to the
to-
dark side. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Undead, man.
I
There is
mean,
no other way but the dark story.
if it's been for years and the state still doesn't want to give you an ID and they're like, no, you're dead, then I'll be like, oh, fuck it. I'm gonna be an evil villain. Take me to jail. You can't arrest me. I don't have an ID. Fuck you.
Yup.
Find my fingerprints. They're dead. Oh, fuck off.
Oh my god.
But I think this thing happened in Romania as well. I remember seeing it on the news.
Yeah. I think I remember
Like-
something like this too.
Especially when it's about voting. A lot of undead
Yeah.
they just show up.
The undead.
Yeah, let's show up to the voting site.
It's not people that are declared dead or
Yeah.
the undead.
We have his identification number here, so he's like voting right now. But he's dead for like 5 years, so it doesn't matter.
No, he's undead.
Sometimes I can
He
almost
just
hear him.
undied. He just undied for the voting.
Every 2 years, I can still see his voting ballot. You can't explain that.
It's a miracle, man.
It's a miracle called corruption. Welcome to Eastern Europe.
I'm just
Oh
thinking
my
about, I'm just thinking about the EU Commission. If those guys would listen to this, they would be so upset. There's that meme with if those kids could read, they'd be very upset.
Oh my god. Oh, also, I just remembered.
Inside you, there are two wolves.
Actually, there's one, and it's called depression. The other wolf died. He's buried.
He died because of the pills. Okay.
I don't know how to respond to that. I don't
What
do
did
well
you
on-
remember?
I looked up the Polish couple that got married in the COVID word.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
because
I
we had the
looked at-
beef in the comments, right?
I looked at it was before that, and
Okay.
I wanted to say this like last episode, and then I forgot. Basically, I found like 1 or 2 pictures on Facebook from the hospital, and the bride was in full protective gear. So that I can say, as far as
Okay.
I've seen.
So that was cool. But now the problem wasn't. I mean, problem isn't if she was wearing protective gear. Was she an outsider or not? Because I've tried to look for that. And
That I don't know,
didn't
but
find-
if she was in full protective gear, then I assume she was an outsider basically, and she just got dressed like a nurse does.
I'm not
or a
sure.
doctor.
'Cause maybe
I'm
I'm
wondering-
thinking.
Was she
Also-
wearing white?
I'm not sure exactly. I forgot, but it was one of those full body things with clamps on
Yeah,
her
but-
wrists, everything.
Some of them are white. That's
Yeah.
I assumed that she was an outsider
Stop
because of her
assuming.
Facebook post. Because of her Facebook post, which I really don't remember the exact wording, but it was either something. It was among the lines of "Thank you, Mr. President," or whatever,
Yeah.
manager of the hospital, for making this possible.
Yeah.
Which kinds of make me think that what exactly did he make possible? Because if you were in there, okay, maybe it's still something that he had to work on, put the staff together, gather them in that room and something. But I don't know why I can't help
Yeah,
myself, but
it's-
maybe it's just worse scenario that she was an outsider, which to me
Yeah.
doesn't.
Most likely she was an outsider, and it was approved to get in there in full protective gear and do the thing. It's basically, from what I've seen, for group like grave cases where there's a sort of a chance that they're gonna die from the COVID.
sort of. I mean, the really bad cases.
Yeah.
There's
I
like a
get
good
it.
chance
Probably
they're gonna
the
die.
guy was in some
There
terminal-
you can get visitation rights even if you're an outsider, because basically it's like
Oh, yeah,
your last chance to see them, and they
Mm,
have a
okay,
big
I
chance to die. Yeah. So that's
didn't know
something
that.
that happens if you follow the same things that the medical staff does, like getting full
Is-
protective gear and all that.
Inside of them, inside of them are 2 wolves. One has a big chance to die, and the other has a small chance to live.
Wow.
Well-
Yeah, no, because that's because I really tried to look for that one up to see if I can find any follow up in the news. I mean, it was
Yeah.
in the news, but there was no
Yeah,
follow up. It's like collectively in Poland they decided to move over it, which is what he said to her as well. I guess just move over it. And I couldn't
but
find
yeah.
any wording. The wording from her
Mhm.
post made me believe that she's an outsider. But that's why I was.
Yeah, it was in full
because-
protective gear, and then it's something that gets done for people that are very ill.
Facing up, in this pandemic that a lot of people think that they're special or they deserve more
No.
or whatever.
It wasn't like
No,
that.
it's just probably a governmental decision. I mean, there's like your last day. You should get to see your, I don't know, your siblings, your family, your friends.
Yeah.
I mean, a couple of them basically.
Fair
Not
Like
Yeah,
1 or 2 maximum, I think.
probably,
that.
yeah. That's why probably she was the only one who saw him. I don't know. I don't know if he or did not die, but
I'm not
it
sure.
was the last. Yeah, but did you die? Yeah.
I mean, if you have even like a 10% chance of dying, I would not risk it, Like, and I'm gonna be fine.
Oh, probably. I mean, again, I don't remember the exact wording, not from her Facebook post, but the way that the article was written. But my understanding was that he was kind of in a pretty bad shape.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. Like, even if I had like a 10% chance of dying, I still would want to see, my family and people I care about. Like, if That's even 10%. With my luck, it's gonna be 100%. So I'm not gonna risk it, you know, or downplay it. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Sorry for interrupting.
Oh,
I
don't
just
worry.
remembered.
You just interrupted some some French thieves. Don't worry. Yeah, I always bring the thievery in this podcast.
It's
I don't
almost
know.
like you used to do that shit.
Yeah, it's almost like, you know.
But he wasn't actually stealing. He was like, how should I say it? Borrowing permanently. It's like, hey, can I have some money? And then you'll never see it back. Exposed.
Yeah, cancel culture.
Okay, it wasn't that bad.
It was, but you didn't. You don't know the
Oh,
whole
you
thing.
did. Oh, oh.
Wait, are you talking about like for real or?
I just knew, like, you know, borrowing like, I don't know, $2-3 or whatever the equivalent was at the time.
Nah, it was more than that, but not a lot more. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm not that a piece of.
Yeah, that's.
Not a lot, but the thing is in the volume, you know, it's like $2-3 from 1,000 people. I
would have been a millionaire if I would have done it until now.
Yeah.
But I'm not. So I got better. I'm okay now. Okay, so the next news about thievery comes from France. So it goes like this: French police hunting gang of Lego looters.
What?
So basically, there's a gang of dudes stealing Legos.
Man, I would do that. I would do that.
Let me read it all. So, officers are building a case against the gang of looters and have warned specialist shops and parents to be aware of the global trade in the bricks.
Parents?
Yeah, the parents, because they're looting the houses too. They're not looting only the shops that are selling Legos. Yes. Yes, and then one investigator told Le Parisien newspaper.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
So the investigator said that the Lego community isn't just made up of children. There are numerous adults who play with it. There are swaps and sales of the internet. We've also had people complaining their homes have been broken into and Lego has been stolen.
And there are sets that, I mean, there are a couple of sets that actually go in between $5,000 to $10,000.
Yeah, but they explain it here. That says there's always been dealing in Lego because it's a premium toy range and attracts many adults, but also because the company withdraws its collections around 2 years after they come out. So a second market is always available. So basically, they're building a case about against a group of people that steal Legos from shops and kids.
I've looked like crazy throughout Europe for 2 sets at some point. I was looking for a Mini Cooper, the original one that was launched like in 2016, I think the model, or 2017, and then a Ferrari F40. At launch, both of them, I think they were about $130, around $150 or so, and I was like, I want to, if I find at least one of them, especially the Ferrari, I wanted because it looked amazing. I would pay even whatever, $200, $300, you know, if I find one in brand new condition, you know. And I didn't. I look like crazy throughout eBay and Amazon. I didn't. So I totally get these guys. I would do that. I would do that.
No, no, I'm not gonna do that.
People's house to get it? Would you? Would you really? Would you really broke into people's house to steal some fucking Legos?
Depends. If, for example, one of these guys, they have a brand new, if they have a brand new set of Lamborghini Sian, let's say, or Bugatti Chiron. Those are in the
Yeah.
region of $400 each.
Yeah,
So,
but
like,
you can
is it
still buy
worth
it
it?
from now. I mean, now you can still buy it. You can still find it.
Yeah, but if you steal it, it's free.
Man.
Yeah, I didn't think about it. If you steal it, it's free.
So, like, I don't know.
I mean, I would
Little
build that.
Jean-Baptiste. Don't show your Legos at school. We're gonna get robbed.
I totally get them, man. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh,
I
man.
get them. I don't approve
I mean,
with
you
them.
get
I
that
don't
passion.
approve with the message, but I don't approve with the methods.
Yeah, you get their passion, but you.
I don't condone with the method.
Yeah, I would. I mean, I thought of buying that Chiron or that Cian, but I thought for 1 second that it's kind of too expensive right now for me. But I would build that. I think it's gonna take like 2 weeks for me. But
There's
don't
only
know.
one. There's only one thing in that Technique lineup that I don't like. I mean, all of the Technique cars in their lineup, they don't have a windshield. I hate this. It's just
Fucking
this
ruined.
it's just detail, but it's just without the it just looks like an open monocoque, which is like
What
it's not
a monocoque.
like a monocoque. Yeah.
Monocoque. Get on
He
that
has a-
Lego.
I mean, the
Get this
chassis,
man his
the chassis in
monocoque.
the car is a monocoque, but it's an open monocoque without the.
Can you tweet
without the
tweet from the podcast account? Tweet at Lego and be like, "Hey Lego, can I get that monocoque, please?"
Imagine sponsoring
I mean-
us.
Dude,
and the thing is that they right now they kind of have restructured their lineup. So far you had Creator, and inside the Creator lineup you also had
which had the
cars like
monocoque,
I think they have cars with that in real life they have monocoques as well.
but in Lego
yeah,
format, do they have it?
in Lego format is not. You can't build a monocoque in Lego format. I mean, I think
So
you
there's
can
not-
build actually, but it would look kind of weird. I guess I don't know.
You can tweet at Lego and let them know, like, "Hey, I got this cool
Hey,
idea."
Do you have a monocoque?
So they started. So they
Are
started.
you developing a monocoque?
They had the Technique lineup and the Creator lineup. So right now everything that's gonna sit under cars, from my understanding, so it's gonna be on the Creator side of things, or what was originally on the creative side, on the Creator side of things. It's gonna be called the Car Collection. So I'm
Okay.
really curious. Their first model in that is the 1964 Porsche 911, which
What?
looks amazing.
Yeah,
And I want to buy
the
that.
original 911. Yes.
Yeah, it looks
Oh,
absolutely
the
amazing.
Porsche. Okay.
Yeah. Check
What
that
did you-
out. I mean,
What did you understand?
look
I
for
was thinking
Lego.
about the terrorist attack.
What?
You said 9/11 and it.
Wow.
The Porsche, the car, man. Inside of
brain
you,
just-
one is a
on,
terrorist.
Look on Google Images for Porsche 911 1964 Lego.
Oh my
Whatever,
god, you're
look
gonna
for
make
that and
me do
look-
this.
Look at the interior, man. It looks so.
I don't even know
classy
how
for
to write
Lego.
Porsche. Like what the fuck?
POR
Porsche
SCHP
911.
Lego 2021. Let's say. Search for something like that.
Okay.
And look for pictures of the interior. I think it looks so amazing.
I mean,
It's
it
not
does
a-
look nice.
It does, and it's not that expensive, also.
Mhm.
Mm, but it doesn't have a monocoque. I still think we
man,
should
I'm not
tweet
talking-
at Lego.
And the monocoque is a type of a chassis, right?
We
So
need
in their-
the monocoque.
Technique lineup, in their Technique lineup, because of the complexity of the models, they don't have a windshield. I think they could do custom ones somehow. I don't know. They
Oh,
don't
it's
have.
Lego. They have the money. They can do it.
They don't have windshields, and that's the only thing that I kind of
As-
don't like in the Technique lineup, because it's not giving you that feel of a car has a windshield. If it doesn't have has a windshield, it looks like an open car. It's an open space.
It looks
in
like
there.
Russia.
Something's missing.
So
What?
What? It looks like the Eastern countries in like 20 years ago, where you had barely functioning cars going about without windows, without doors, that kind of stuff. But yeah,
I don't know, man.
tweet at Lego.
Not exact. It's not
Hey,
the, it's
Lego,
not the same. But they
give
look
us the monocoque.
actually really amazing, and some of the models that it's not all of them, but you can actually do it on a custom basis. But some models that they've got out with, they have like remote controls. Like they have a rally car. It's not a branded car. It's just a model that they've come up with. It's a rally car, and you can control it by phone. And I think that's so fucking amazing, you know, because it's like you're building this model, you see it how it's coming to life, and then you can also play with it. I'm like, fucking hell. So that's why I get those guys.
So you basically feel about that car like other people feel about kids. Like,
basically,
you grow it, you give it life, and then you watch it, you know, do its little thing around.
yeah.
Okay.
Very cool.
Very cool.
I get the thieves, man. In this case, I get them. I don't agree with their methods, but I understand where it's coming from.
We should ask the Lego company for comments on the thieves.
What? I
hate
mean,
Lego.
The only thing that I don't like about Lego is they did
The
the
price.
McLaren. No, not really. They did the McLaren Senna They did a dirty job. They could have done better than
They
that.
did my
but
boy
if I-
dirty.
if I-
Justice for Senna.
I'm not sure which lineup is it part of. Is it part of it?
Technique.
It's technique. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The front
I'll
end.
send
Front
you.
looks weird.
Exactly. I'll send you the link.
It's very difficult to make.
You look weird.
Some cars are very difficult to make, man. To put them into
Yeah,
I
but
got bored.
how did they do it with the Chiron and the Cian?
Yeah, but they have way more parts. So when you have more parts, you can actually add more details. It's easier to build a car when it has more parts and to reassemble the real one than when you have less parts.
Oh, okay.
Especially that these are small rectangular shapes that you have to put together.
Did you
And
just explain Lego to us?
Yes.
Fucking legend. Okay. Can we move on? Because I got bored of cars. Holy shit.
Got bored of cars. Jesus, man.
Jesus, man.
I mean,
Jesus,
yes.
man.
Dillerman. What was Dylan? Diller.
Dylan. Dylan. Dillermand.
I've just listened to a new song this week, Dillermand. It made me think of a German word or something. I found a new song from Rammstein this week, Mein Land. It's called, and I love it. I don't know, I had a Dillermand, Mein Land.
It's the same word. It's, yeah. And maybe Rammstein invented the big penis dude.
The big penis, yeah.
Okay.
I think so. I'm the one that I have to go through.
You're the last one.
only one.
Na 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 na.
The most perfect.
What was it that song, man, from Kylie Minogue? The one, I think it was.
Minogue.
Minogue.
Minogue. How do you pronounce it then? Isn't it Minogue?
Yeah, but you said Minogue.
Minogue.
Sorry, I was still thinking about Legos.
Kylie, please.
Yeah, man. So
Yeah, man.
I don't know which one. I don't know which one to start with. Okay, I'll start.
Can I pick? Like assign them number 1 and 2.
Inside you there are 1 and 2 wolves. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, man, sure, pick.
1.
Okay, so let me just scroll up to the top of it. Woman blanked by employers after brainless boyfriend leaves root nickname on her CV.
What?
So should I read that again?
Yes.
So woman blanked by employers after brainless boyfriend leaves rude nickname on her CV.
What the fuck?
So the job seeker had asked her loved one to make some changes to the document, which was saved on her computer. A woman was left unable to get a new job because her boyfriend's computer cock-up left her rude nickname on her CV. The job seeker had asked her loved one to make some changes to the document, which was saved on her computer. But she did not notice. No, he did not notice. He did not notice when he saved the changes. He changed the name on the document to Princess Banana Ham. So, do you know where this is coming from, Andrew?
Banana ham?
Yeah.
I'm not
'Cause
sure
I had to look for
exactly.
it. I had to look for it. I'm going to explain it.
The
So,
banana hammock?
yeah, the banana hammock, man.
Okay, yeah, that I know. That
I
I
had
know.
to look for it because I didn't know the reference. I was like, I think it's funny, but I have no idea what
Yeah.
it means. And
Yeah.
when I found it, was like fucking shit. So basically, he changed her name on the CV to Princess Banana Ham. Now I started to look for this and what it means. So banana hammock is a revealing, tight-fitting men's bathing suit, or sometimes a similarly fashioned pair of men's briefs. The name refers to the shape of the penis and the resemblance of the pouch of the garment to a hammock.
Yep.
And then I started to look for this, and
It's just like the one Borat wore in the first movie, I think.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because I started to look for it, and there was I just found initially a reference in Friends about this. So there was an episode with Phoebe, the character, and she changed her name to Princess Consuela Banana Hammock because it's a funny word. And later on, she found out what it actually means and that it refers to a speedo, which apparently in the American culture, speedos are kind of generally, if a man is wearing a speedo, he's kind of, there's this perception of being a homosexual, or generally it wasn't accepted as a fashion trend, let's say, or even clothes that you can take swimming. So even for practical reasons, they weren't accepted. So this motherfucker changed his girlfriend's names on the CV to Princess Banana Ham. And obviously there were no employers lining up on her phone.
I mean, it's just a fucking joke. Like, I was expecting something a lot worse.
Yeah.
I was expecting a lot worse. But Princess Banana Ham is like, oh yeah.
Funny. It's just funny.
Funny, yeah. It's nothing rude. It's nothing like Princess Dick Fucker, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Lady, I fucked your dad, or I don't know, something that's directly offensive to someone. Is just a nickname, Princess Banana Ham. Like, what the fuck?
I find it funny, man. I mean, if I'd be an employee and I would see,
I would be like, hey, just calling to let you know, like, have you seen the name on your CV?
Yeah,
like, it's
exactly.
funny, but I'm curious.
It's just funny. It's just funny that most likely they had they had, or she had on the CV, she had real details in there, like the email address or the phone. The phone you can't verify, but you can look at an email address and be like, yeah, that's a real name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna be, nah, you're not getting a job.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
Princess Banana Ham. Oh my god, I'm offended. Back half. What country is this in?
Scotland.
The Scotland.
The Stubland.
The Stubland.
Blend.
Are they fucked in the head, mate?
I've sent you those screenshots, haven't I, with different cases of stabbings lately?
Yeah.
It's like just national sports, man. Fucking hell! I'm still impressed by that.
Are they that stuck up in the job market? Like the HR there is like mega stuck up, and they're like, "Oh my god, Princess Banana Ham! Holy shit! Call the police!"
I have no idea.
I mean, if it made the news with something this bullshit, it's yeah. I don't know.
I have no idea what. I just found it funny, that some.
I mean,
It
yeah,
just-
it's funny, but I'm angry because like she didn't get a job because of the name, and I'm like, what? Just shoot her an email, be like, hey, did you get this CV wrong? Like, I'm just checking. If it's a joke, okay, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, you can't verify if the employers or all the employers that might have come across to this. They were like, we're not gonna call it because it's a joke, or maybe she just, she wasn't, or they didn't look upon it
Oh my god.
for other reasons.
This is why we're saying she's not serious. It's because she has Princess Banana Ham. That means she's not a good employee. Back off,
Nah,
Karen.
I don't know. I don't know what's the perspective of.
It's just
the
a preventive
employees,
fuck
just
off
funny.
Margaret or whatever.
Yeah, it might be the case. It might
It's
be
just
the
a
case.
bonus fuck off to the HR. Okay.
I would
Thank you.
appreciate the originality into that. I would be like, what does it mean? I'm gonna do a research, see what it means. It's
And then you get that search history on your work computer.
I have worse things on my work. Anyway,
Yeah. I hope she found a
feel
job in the end.
the IT guys, they didn't come to me at some point and be like, man, just chill down.
They don't give a fuck. I mean, they're basically looking at worse shit.
I mean, I've tried to download torrents on my work computer, and that was a line that I wasn't supposed to cross. Like, I couldn't cross it actually, because I'm pretty sure that at some point somebody else
Allegedly.
tried.
Allegedly.
And they were like, yeah, we're gonna block
Don't
the ports,
admit
but
to felonies on the internet. You stupid
everything
cunt.
else, whatever you can do. What, you wanna install Tor and look on the dark web? Yeah, sure.
Sure,
Do
we
it.
don't care. Does it hurt the company? No, we don't care.
No, we don't care. You can do whatever.
Oh man.
Yeah, so that was from Scotland. I have another one from Scotland. I think it's worth a mention. I mean, the first
Okay.
one wasn't that content extensive anyway. So the second one, Scots. I don't know. I'm just gonna read it out first. So Scots tank mom only popped out for Irn-Bru before pushing stuck lorry up icy hill.
What the fuck did you just say to me?
I think I saw that piece of news, but I didn't pay attention.
It's a bit older, so it's from February, but I just came across to that doing the research this week. I was like, what the fuck happened here? So Scott, so there's a mom. It's a tank mom. She's like a
What's
tank.
a tank, mom?
I mean, no, it's like tank mom. She's like, it's a tank. She's like a brute in that way, like very powerful and
Okay, so
solid.
a little tank.
Yeah, it's like, yeah,
Like built like a fucking tank.
built like a fucking tank.
Okay.
Yeah. She basically, so they had this massive windstorm back in February, it seems, and there was this lorry that was stuck up on icy hill. I mean, he was trying to push up, and the wheels, they were just spinning around. He had no traction. This clip with this woman, this tank mom, that's just behind the lorry, is pushing him up the hill, which is like. It's so fucking weird.
One-handed while drinking beer, basically.
Drinking a pint.
Everybody else was in there was like, oh, look at her, and this and that. And the woman's reaction, she wasn't expecting this reaction. She was like, what did she say here? I would never see anyone go without help. I mean, she was just trying to offer a hand. I wasn't really thinking about me or anything like that. I just wanted to help this guy. And I think it's amazing because at some point, where is it? People were joking and asked me what I had for breakfast, but I hadn't even eaten that day. And it's so funny, this image with her helping this lorry to get up this I thought it deserves a mention.
So she basically just took that shit up the hill and like, yeah, no worries. I'm still gonna go get breakfast now. Like, can you fuck off? Okay, I've helped you, now fuck off.
Just trying to be helpful, man.
Thank mom. Holy shit.
Thank mom, yeah.
That's
So I have the last one. The last one is actually pretty cool. I mean, there's nothing funny about it. The fun part comes in the comment section, so you'll understand why. It's from
okay.
Poland. God bless their soul. If I ever go on a date in Poland, I'm never gonna do Polish jokes. No, it won't happen. I'm sorry, Alina.
Who?
I just
New phone, who this?
3 cars of police. So there is this guy, there's an entrepreneur from Lublin in Poland that apparently invented an implant that goes under the skin, and it can be used instead of a physical card, like a bank card or a credit card or
So he
whatever like that.
basically got a smartwatch under the skin.
Under the skin.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how it works technically, but I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool because it's apparently it weighs less than a gram and is smaller than a 5-cent coin. I guess that's pretty small.
Imagine being taken hostage just so they can remove your card and then use it.
Man, I don't know how this works.
I mean, they could just cut your hand, take it out, and go on a spending spree, and then release you and be like, "Fuck off! We used all your money. Get back to being poor now."
Yeah, I mean, he's saying what he's saying here again. I'm not into the technical bits or of how this might work. Apparently, it costs about €200, which is like what, $270 or so.
Something like that.
It needs to be replaced every 5 years, and it takes about 15 minutes, and it's very safe to get it done. Now, apparently, there was a huge focus on the security of this on this whatever they are, implant pods, I guess. The implant cannot be scanned, photographed, or hacked like a credit or a debit card to use the data printed on it later. So from a security standpoint, that's very solid.
But how do you use it?
I guess it's NFC.
And then again, you could just walk around with a POS thing and just scan people's hands and be like.
And you can do that, but think about it, because even with the cars that we have available at the moment, you can still do that. But there are two limitations.
I keep it as the first layer behind 2 other layers of useless cards.
Do you?
Yeah.
Man, you thought of everything, haven't you?
And you also have wallets that have a small protective thing that reflects NFC waves.
Man, don't let anyone steal you out of poverty, man.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm already poor. I don't want to become poorer.
So I mean, no.
There are 2 wolves. One is poor and one has no money.
I'm also paranoid, man, on this. So what I did was to deactivate my wireless payment on the card, but I have activated it on my phone because I'm like, on my phone, I'm just turning it on and off whenever I want to pay. But on my card, I can't control it, so I turn the wireless payment completely on the card itself.
Makes sense.
They can't do jack shit. They can't steal anything. Security 101.
If you're poor, protect your money. That's the advice of today.
So, I mean, it sounds like a reasonable technology, and apparently about 100,000 people decided to implant the payment to get an implant.
100,000?
100,000, yeah, all over the world.
Shit.
So not just in Poland,
I was
all
thinking
over
it's
the
just Poland. Like, holy shit,
No,
Poland,
no,
you're going
They have
hard.
a lot of people, man. They don't have that much people.
That's why
in there.
when I read about the technology that goes under your skin, and it's like an implant pod, and it has
Yeah.
access to your personal details and especially your
Mhm.
bank account
Yeah, but
details.
where is it put? Like in your palm
And
or
it doesn't say here, but
In
it
your
looks
penis.
it looks like it's the back. It's at the back of your hand.
Oh, okay. That's why I think that's it's
I mean,
common
there's a
sense to
picture.
put
There's a
it there.
picture. Yeah, there's a picture here with the back of a hand. So I guess it's there.
You can't. I mean, we've all seen movies when they have like the phone or something like this on the other face of the palm. I mean, in the palm of their
Yeah,
hand.
yeah.
But you can't really do that because
I guess it's uncomfortable.
uh,
I don't know.
not really because it's uncomfortable, but it's moving a lot. So if you're moving your hand, I mean, the whole day. You can break shit, but if you do it on the back of
You-
your hand, it's
You
like a
destroyed that
hand.
chip at the first masturbation session. So
Probably, yeah. Probably.
that's why
yeah.
it's on the back of the hand. Well, let's be real.
Yeah, and
Okay.
probably nobody actually masturbates with with their back of the hand. So
Yeah.
I mean, there are some weirdos out there, but I don't think you can do it. I don't know. I won't try, but I don't think
Inside you there are two wolves.
One's masturbating with the palm of his hand and the back of his hand.
Okay,
I
so
was like that impressive, because while I wouldn't necessarily use it myself, I wouldn't use it myself. I can
Yeah.
understand maybe that there are people, where they might be coming from, why they might want to do it,
Yeah.
being from a practical or a security standpoint, whatever.
I mean, if I can use it with a pin all the time, and it was never could be scanned without me inputting something that only I know,
I think
then
you
I
can
would be
do
okay with it. But
and you
if
can do that even with
if it
with
was
the
prone to being,
card.
scanned randomly, and I'm just walking down the street and the dude just brushes his POS on my hand and steals my money, then I'm not cool with that.
Yeah, I mean, I think to be honest, I have absolutely no idea. But even with the existing cards, I think you can, depending on the bank's policy, I think you can set up a lower limit or the lowest as possible
Mhm.
before it's asking you for a
Mhm.
pin. So you can set it for whatever, $10, $5,
One
whatever.
Romanian lion, which is basically like
I mean,
20
I
cents.
was like, that's pretty cool. But then I was thinking it has potential to be funny because think about it. It's Poland. It's a Christian country. So technology under their skin, which sounds a lot like Satan 666 kind
5G,
of
Bill
bullshit.
Gates.
5G, Bill Gates kind of shit. So I went into the comment section, man. It didn't quite disappoint.
no comment section disappoints.
Check this out. There is this guy or girl or whoever, and his comment or her comment, whatever, reads like this: they will rush to enslave themselves for chips. Not sure if it's talking about like chips as in, processors or whatever,
I mean,
microprocessors, or chips as in potato chips.
potato chips is like,
Because they have to show up in the company and on Facebook. Don't do it. Start going to the bank's cash desk for cash. From now on, you do not withdraw cash from ATMs because you will soon be slaves.
what? What?
You must have cash. You are someone, you have an identity, and you will not buy anything without money for poverty. It's worse than war.
What?
I mean,
That went
I
from
get
50 to like 150. Holy shit.
I get it.
So you're gonna be slaves and then it's worse than war. I bet
There's
it's like
another
a
one.
it's
There's
like a
another one.
20-year-old dude that's just edgy as fuck and has no idea what he's talking about.
I mean, it can be 50 years old as well, because
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm more inclined to an older guy than a younger guy.
Yeah, because
I
you're
mean, for-
ageist.
No,
That's
because
the-
I'm ageist. Because young people actually embrace technology faster
No,
than
no,
old
no, no,
people.
no, no.
Man, no, I don't
Have you
think so. I
looked
don't
at
think so.
the young people from
Have you
Romania?
have you looked outside?
Yeah.
Like,
I-
look at this. I mean, if you're looking, because I mean, we have these protests because of the COVID measures the government has
Oh, yeah.
imposed.
I think everybody
a lot of
has.
them, they're young as fuck. They just don't understand how the world's
One
working.
guy from the protest was young and he said he wants to get COVID out of the country. That's why he's protesting.
Like literally.
Literally, that's what he said. He wants.
I mean, Romania COVID got depression. He's like, they don't even want me here. I'll go back.
I'll go back home.
That was his reason why he was protesting, because he wanted
Yeah, man,
COVID out of the country and he doesn't
COVID,
agree with the
you know,
restrictions.
We really don't want you here, COVID. Okay, guys. Okay,
Oh,
I'm
God
sorry.
damn it.
Sorry,
Shit.
I'll just leave.
Yeah.
I was talking in general, okay? Don't be such dicks.
How about no?
Yeah, but you see
No.
those pictures. I've seen some pictures from the protests, and
Pro-rest.
then
I am pro-rest myself. I like resting quite a lot.
from the protest, okay, and then
Alright.
yeah, I think I haven't seen like decent people there. I don't know. I assume they were just
Man, look, I
sent
mean,
by someone. I don't think they just got out by free will.
the bit that strikes me a lot. I mean, of course, some of them weren't out there because of their free will. I mean, there's a lot of political bullshit that we don't understand and propaganda, and some of them.
You give
some
people
of these parties
too much
got-
credit. Holy shit.
No, but listen, no. Some of them.
Yeah, but
what I wanted to
the
say
type
is that
of people that were to the protest.
I get some of them. You know, it's like, to be honest, the new measures, in my humble opinion, they don't quite make sense. They don't. Now, the problem with these people is that, you know, all of us on this call, we are lucky enough to still have jobs. Maybe some of them don't because of COVID. So I get where the anger is coming from, especially in a world that, you know, changed. You don't understand the world you're part of and why it changed. So you're looking for a reason, and you know, it's like everything's against you, world's against you. Fuck the
And
government.
the reason is Bill Gates.
And stuff like that. So I get them. But back to the initial question is, no, it doesn't. I mean, this comment is not necessarily, you know, inclined to be from an older guy. It can be from a 20 years old as well,
Yeah.
man. It can be stupid like that, really. Some
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
Especially, I mean, I've met religious people that are like that. They're like, you know, trying to use only cash. What is it? There is this conversation about having digital IDs, right?
Yeah, which I don't understand, because most of them have a
It's
fucking
like-
phone tied to a
Exactly.
Google account that has all their info, and Facebook, which knows when they
Do you know
shit
that shit-
and when they
that shit
talk to
on
their
your hand?
stupid family.
that shit on your hand, it already has more information about you maybe than you know about yourself.
I mean,
it's
if
like,
I looked at
It does. I
at
mean,
my Google data, because you can do that because of the European Union or whatever, and it has a bunch of shit that I never even thought about. Is like how much time you spend on something, how much time you spend on topics, what topics do you like, what you watch, what you do, where you've been. I actually receive an email every month with
I do too. I do
with
too.
the
Where,
thing
where,
from where you've
does it
been.
tell you what kind of wolves you have inside you? Inside
Not
you there are
yet.
two wolves. One is Facebook, the other one is a fuckwit.
I mean, being worried about chips on cards is like, holy shit. Do you even understand that thing that you call that's a smartphone that's actually smarter than you are? Like, holy shit.
Yeah. But again, you know, in these protests and whatever, I really get it, man. Some of them, they've lost their job. There's also lack
Look,
of understanding of how the
I
world's
get
work.
it.
They're angry
I mean,
and so on. I get it.
everybody gets where the anger comes from, but
You know what I
we
don't
don't.
get?
It's
If
some
you
of
want to
it- it's
get
some
all
of the
political and
messages.
serious, when you go to protest that you're out of a job or about the restrictions, at least don't propagate the very thing that caused more restrictions. Because we're
Exactly.
not in this situation because the restrictions don't work. It's because people don't follow them. And if you go outside at a market or anything, you're gonna have people breathing down your neck because they can't stay back. They don't have that mental capacity to just stay away from other people, and they just breathe in each other's mouths. They don't use their mask correctly. They don't disinfect their hands. They cough on shit. They sneeze on shit, or
They
whatever the
also
fuck.
don't masturbate enough because it's building your immune system.
What?
I didn't
What?
get the joke, but I did.
I didn't hear it.
I said that they also don't masturbate enough because they're building their immune system, but
Yeah.
they're not doing it, so their immune system is weaker because of that. Especially if
Exactly.
you're doing it in the back of your hand, it's like an extra
Mm.
bonus of like
It's
5% in the
amazing.
build-up of your immune system.
And that's why they're fucking morons.
Yeah, and
This-
then
worse than war. Fuck
yeah,
that.
but you've seen the pictures from the protest, right? So basically, what type of young people, as you say, were to the protest?
Stupid.
And
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
because
not even young people, just stupid people in general.
in general, exactly.
Because, and
I
I
mean,
mean, it was not
that I
all of
don't-
them. There were a couple that were wearing their masks. They were trying to protest, actual
Like-
stuff, and
Yeah,
still
like
being
a regular
careful.
protest would be.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
90% is just fucking retards. They're like, oh, I can't go to the gym.
I want
Holy shit.
COVID out of the country.
Yeah, I want COVID out of the country. COVID is fake. Whatever the fuck else they're saying.
Stop the
One-
pandemic.
One motherfucking bitch was like 30 or 35 with a 6-year-old kid or something. And the press was like, why don't you want to wear a mask? And her reasoning was, because I don't feel they work. I was like, are you a fucking scientist? Fuck you, Karen. Like, holy shit, you and your shitty little spawn, because that boy, God bless his soul, but he's gonna turn so fucking stupid because of you. Like,
Yeah,
holy
but-
shit.
We've seen some jokes around that people actually, if people know shit, they're gonna start an argument with you. But if they believe something, they're gonna hurt you. Basically, they're not reasoning. If people
Yeah, that's
just
the problem.
believe
you
shit,
yeah,
don't
you
know
don't-
shit.
You don't get into conversations with people that just believe in shit because they're dangerous in a way, or can get. Yeah,
Yeah.
it depends on the context, but yeah.
Okay.
But again,
anyway,
like
fuck 'em.
even with some
Yeah,
of them, I
fuck 'em.
don't really
We went
understand. I mean,
political very fast.
I mean, I understand that some of them are part of a world that they don't understand how it's working because you name it, background, education, whatever the fuck. And maybe bad things happen to them during the pandemic, like losing their job as well, which is bad.
And then to end
But-
this
but-
topic once and for all, for people who are listening right now, if you haven't seen it, please check it out. You can find it on Netflix. It's called The Social Dilemma, and it's gonna explain a lot of shit that you go through every day about your phone. Going back to the other topic that we talked, that's why people don't actually understand what they're holding in their hand, and then why and how a lot of these companies actually can manipulate you. And that's it, because that's what I think happened with those protests.
Is that what I think it is?
I don't know if it is.
Is that a conspiracy in my good Christian podcast?
I don't think it's a conspiracy, man, because we're living it all. I mean, we all people living
Are you
This
talking about the New
shit.
World Order that controls
Ah.
stupid people through their phones?
Are you
No.
talking
Holy
about
shit.
Are you talking about Bill Gates?
Bill Gates?
Oh,
He's
no.
trying to turn us
It's
all
not.
into
It's
gay
not a
dogs.
conspiracy.
one
It's just
another.
all about money, and that's it.
It's
They wanna
all
sell
about
shit.
the money.
Yeah, they just want to sell shit, and this is how it works.
Fuck
It's
them,
not.
all of them. Fuck you, fuck everyone, fuck that, fuck shit. Let's get on with the comments because I'm already getting tripped.
Man, chill down. Go and have a
Nah.
wank.
Nah,
Rub one out like
Nah.
a man.
Grab one
right
out,
now,
with the
on the
back
air,
of your hand.
on the air, live.
Come on, rub one out, man. Think
Oh.
of me.
Nah, I'm not gonna rub anything. Let's go on with the
Come on.
comments.
Oh, and so they're like, nonsense. In the Netherlands, UK, and Sweden, idiots have been assembling chips for several years. A miracle for biohackers.
What?
Okay. I guess.
How's that a miracle for biohackers?
It's a miracle, bro.
You're trying to understand some stupid
Pose the
people's
question
comments,
to
right?
This guy, like, what do you mean?
Like throwing random
don't
shit around, maybe
understand.
something sticks.
What do you mean?
It's basically how every bullshit starts. You start spewing shit and then somebody's gonna believe you and starts spewing the same shit and it just propagates
Right.
until...
Man, you're tripping. I'm telling you tonight.
Ah, fuck 'em.
Tonight you're tripping.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
tripping
tripping.
as fuck. I'm telling you, you are a fuck machine, anger machine,
Anger machine,
fuck machine as well.
frustration machine, depression machine. Fuck this shit machine.
Jesus, man. Chill. God, chill.
Daddy, chill.
What other comments do we have? Yeah, the implant cannot be scanned, photographed, or hacked. So, where is it? Yeah, let him wear it, and in time, instead of losing his wallet, someone will cut his hand off. Which is like, what? The time of getting used to chips has begun. The
Chips.
chips are used.
The chips. It's like it's
And-
something new, the chips.
And the sharp acceleration in propaganda in all media. What the fuck are you talking about?
They're gonna put propaganda in my chip. Fuck that shit. Let me like this article from real Polish patriots.pl. That's a trustworthy news source. Fucking shit. Fuck. Oh my god.
Man,
I can feel it in
man.
my stomach. I'm getting angry. It's like I have a deep rage burning inside of me.
Fucking shit. They will rush to be enslaved by the chips.
By the chips. Where were you when the chips attacked?
Another one.
I was
In life-
drinking vodka, Ivan.
In life, no one will make a robot of me.
Can we do it in death then?
Another one is caps lock slave. Slave.
Slave.
Ah,
Oh my god.
and they're insane. Satan's servant. It's
God,
not
man.
servant, man. This guy might be decent or more decent than the other ones because while the other ones are labeling it as being, slaves, this one is servant. It's Satan's
Servant.
servant, not
I mean, I don't agree with it, but if you'd like perhaps to be Satan's butler, I do not agree with it, but you can do it.
other ones. I'd rather have my wallet stolen when they cut off my hand. It used to be that thieves cut off the hand of thieves, and now it's the thieves who cut off the rich. What the fuck are you all about?
I mean, is he suffering that syndrome where you don't want to do stuff to rich people because you think of yourself as like a rich person in the work? As like, you know how you don't agree with the taxation of rich people and you want the
Yeah,
same?
yeah.
Yeah, that's basically one argument that I've seen in a lot of discussions online is basically like, I don't want rich people to be taxed more because if when I get there, not if, is when I get there, I don't want to be taxed that much.
Okay, so when are you
It's
gonna get
basically
there?
like you're gonna be a millionaire in the future. You know that for sure, and that's why you don't want rich people to be
That
taxed.
sounds like some MLM bullshit. if you're not a millionaire because you don't believe it enough.
Yeah, yeah.
Now
The
sell some of
Secret,
this.
2001.
Sell some protein to your auntie. Auntie Priscilla. There's this song Ice Cube. It's called fuck. What was it the name?
Ice Baby. That's MC Hammer. I
Hood
think.
mentality. Hood mentality. It's called, man.
Okay.
And it's talking about the hood mentality and how, you know, their issues, and if they don't break past those issues, you know, in terms of stealing, dealing drugs, and so on, how can we change our way of life, you know, if we don't change this whole mentality, you know? And he's having this line, and I'm gonna go sell a 5G to my auntie Priscilla. And it's so good, man. It's like fucking hell, man.
Yeah, inside you there are two wolves. One sells proteins and the other one has another MLM scheme.
Fucking shit. Yeah, and there's also I mean, I just found another one from DJ Khaled.
Suffering from success.
Thomas, it's very courageous, Thomas, you know, because he's so, like, I'm not even sure, innocent, that he kind of signed off with his name. It's like, I appreciate guys that on the internet, you know, they sign off with their name. It's like, you have a huge dick, don't you? You really do. And it's like, and this is the mark of the beast. You will not buy, you will not sell if you are not masked by the mark of the beast. I think you wanted to write beast, but the mark of the beast sounds like a very cool, I don't know, DJ Khaled song. Mark of the beast.
Mark of the beat.
As he writes in the scriptures, and it is already happening, these are the end of times. Thomas, there is the end of the times every year. Once every year you hear, these are the end of the times.
It's been the end of the times about, I don't know, 10 times since we were born.
Today.
Yeah,
I think more.
Yeah, more. Basically, the past
More than 10 times.
years, it's been like a fucking shit show. It's like,
and somehow nobody actually predicted this COVID-19 pandemic.
Oh, no, it's not like... There was a TED Talk from the same Bill Gates that the people used as a sort of, he knew. But he was just like, hey, we're not ready for a pandemic. And that was it.
That's what I came here for in the news section. Janus Cebula or Cebula or Janus fuck off Bula. Here it is. That's what I've been looking for. Prohibit this type of practice. Soros, Zuckerberg, Gates, Musk, and others will like it, and they will bribe governments, and in a few years, shipping will be a must. Today, to work in most companies, you need a bank account where they have all your data and an email address. If I were the president, minister, first secretary, commander-in-chief, as he called it, I would order Parprota to be locked at Bereza Kartuska. I don't know what the fuck is that. Maybe some fucked up prison in Poland. I really don't know. Because there aren't any more prisons there. But I mean something like that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Fuck Gates. Fuck gay. Fuck must. And that... And that sorority guy.
George Sorority, Elon Musk, and Bill
Gates. And Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Iceberg, because he looks icy cold. Yeah, fuck them. Stop the cheaping.
Oh my
Chips are
god.
bad.
You,
Imagine, motherfucker.
even bank accounts, man, even emails.
Mail addresses are bad, okay? Just
Imagine
bring back
that.
the 19th century when you used to
Imagine
have
that.
cards around
He said that on his device, on the
with his
internet,
name. With his name.
with his
Yeah,
name, which connects him to the whole fucking world. But damn, those emails are so bad. Fucking the amount of
Another
mental
one that's
gymnastics. Holy shit.
Another one that's talking about the mark of the beast.
There's like a common theme. Every
Fucking
2 months we get a new mark of the beast. And it's never that one, but you know, at one point it's gonna be. It has to be like.
Another one is like in the Nazi Stalinist Union of Socialist European Republics, all people will be compulsorily chipped.
Did I just have a stroke? What?
Can't even. So I'm gonna repeat it, man. It's in the Nazi Stalinist Union of Socialist European Republics. It makes no fucking sense, bro.
Okay. Yeah.
Makes no fucking sense.
My left eye is twitching. I have no fucking clue what's going on. Oh my god. Yeah.
On this bombshell, I think we can end this this roller coaster.
It's not even a roller coaster. It's just like
it's just down. It just goes down.
Yeah, my hope goes down and my rage goes up.
Revolving backwards.
Yeah. Imagine being so mad.
I'm looking at some things around, man, and I've seen. Maybe you've seen it as well. If not, I absolutely recommend you to watch it. The movie Idiocracy. It's just a fucking masterpiece. I'm telling you.
It was supposed to be a parody, not the future.
Exactly. But it's so you're looking around and you're like, what the fuck's going
I mean, it's just
on?
like I'm looking outside. Fuck.
And it's so funny that even the main character is just an average Joe from like whatever that was, year 2000 or something.
I mean, I'm not that smart either, but holy shit, some people.
At least you have a huge dong.
Reverse huge dong.
Still, it's a huge dong, even if it's a reversed.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah, it makes sense.
It's a huge reverse of a huge dong. Let's put it that way.
Yes, correct. It took me a bit to process that, but yes. Okay, yeah. I'm fucking raging right now.
It's time to fuck off and rage. Bill Gates will be listening to our raging thoughts.
I'll have wet dreams about Bill Gates.
He's gonna think of the next mark of the beast and he's gonna blast it all.
Okay, yeah. Big shout out to George Sorority. And to Elon Musk for giving us the Starlink and the brain chips.
Elon Musk.
Oh my god.
Elon Gara.
Well, you gotta cheat yourself.
Oh my god.
I'm curious if I can find info in the news about that monkey, man. You've seen that clip with that monkey that can play that game with Neuralink?
Yeah, that's fucking cool.
I'm curious if I can find that.
That's fucking cool.
I'm gonna find it. I wanna look in the comments. The Mark of the Beast Part 2000.
2000, yeah. It's been a new Mark of the Beast every month since Jesus Christ was born.
Mark Eisenberg.
Eisenberg.
Yeah, for all it's worth, guys, thank you for listening to our shit.
Yeah, Mark Sugar, because it's Zucker. Got him. The Mark of the Beast.
Fucking
Yeah,
hell.
get fucked. Have a day. Fuck off. Don't be this fucking stupid.
and thanks for listening.
Yeah, get
Yeah,
fucked.
thank you.
Bye.